Welcome back to Crafting with Amy. I'm Amy, and today we're going to be making a carrot door hanger, wall hanger, wreath. The supplies you're going to need are going to be, I ended up using 3 rows of the Dollar Tree 6-inch mesh in orange, some orange pipe cleaners, rotary cutters, wire cutters, scissors, and that plastic canvas. I start by measuring. You can make yours however big you want it. I ended up making mine smaller towards the end, but you measure out in a diagonal, and I made mine 17 inches. You want one petal at the bottom, so you don't want it to be at a point. You want it to be a little bit squared. And then I think I have 7 inches across the top. So, and then I cut the mesh at 6 inches and then curled side up. I'm just going down the middle and making a little petal, scrunching it up in the middle. And these pipe cleaners were 12 inches each. So I cut those 3 times 4-inch pieces. You could also use zip ties. I didn't have enough zip ties. And I put that bottom one just right in the very center. And then I'm counting up. I end up just eyeballing it. I counted up about 4 and made me a line. But I end up going a little bit above that. And you're just going to, like I have 1 at the bottom. I'm going to put 2 on the next row, 3 on the next row, 4. And like I said, I end up cutting mine down. You kind of want to round the corners up at the top, so it's not just, a triangle. But I end up going to 10 rows. So I had 10 in the last space before I do what I do at the top. And then, of course, my camera's going to freeze up. I don't know how to keep it from doing that. I apologize. So the next row will be 3. And again, you're just going to take that mesh with the curled side up and go from corner to corner and roll it up. Not roll it. Scrunch it up like that. And then give it a couple of good twists with your pipe cleaner. I ended up using almost 3 rows. I didn't use the very end of the rows because they're always pretty mangled up or so curled up that you can't do anything with them. I wish they would put them on larger like those paper towel holders, and it would keep them from being so small and curled up at the end. But after I gave them about 4 twists on the back and then cut off. You want to leave a space in between each one as you go up. And now here I've gotten to the point where I'm going to add these, and I'm going to go at an angle. Like I said, I ended up cutting because it was just going to be way too big at 17 inches. So it's just a preference of how you want to do it. But I'm making these go outward, except for the very middle one and I put it going straight down. And then on the other side, they'll go outward towards the other side. That's the one that goes straight down. Now I'm flipping it over. And I go ahead and start at the edge there so I can make sure. And I have this sped up because of my uploading issues, but and after you twist them, you cut them, and you just push them down. You can, when you're done with this, take some felt and cover the back. I don't have any felt this large. I don't think I have any, because I was going to use felt. I've made them with felt before, but I can't find my orange felt. I know I have some somewhere. And it's kind of bowed, but that's where these come in. I got some dowels because it pulls on that canvas. And I took 2 dowels, and I did use the long zip ties to attach these. And you got to finagle through that canvas. But this is the last Easter, and I'm froze up again. Craft that I'll be doing. That's why at the beginning of the video I just added in like a preview of all the spring crafts that I've done this year, or spring/Easter. I'll start doing more like flowers, summer, and then you take another one and put on the other side. It just helps stabilize it. So I put 3 on each side. One at the bottom, one about the middle, and then one at the top. You can also make it have more of a concave shape instead of just flat. And then for my carrot top, I'm using these Boxwood picks. Those came from Wal Mart, I believe. I've had them a while. And since it's Deco mesh, and it's the kind from Dollar Tree, I'm cutting off the where it's frayed some. So I just cut these at lengths. I want the bigger ones to go in the middle, and then kind of, angle down to mimic a carrot top. And I think they're 4-inch zip ties to attach this, and I attach from the back. And that can get kind of tedious getting through there, because you got to go down and back up through. But I think these are cute. I've made them before, but I've never I've never had one for myself. And I think I use like burlap or something, green burlap, flower petals for the tops. But for this, I'm using the greenery. So you just put enough of that to whatever you're liking as far as the fullness. And then I don't know what happened to that footage, I added some burlap ribbon and then a little carrot ribbon and a jute little simple bow. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and wishing you a happy Easter. And like I said, I'll be doing other stuff, summer stuff coming up. Thank you all.